is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Liberty Flames, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Flames offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Give to the running back. Creates a little room. Turning it on. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Flames will snap it on first and 10. Back to pass, it's Vasco. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here in this game, in this environment. All 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing. Execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for...
He lost one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
He's brought down.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Got 5 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Trying to march in. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Sets up the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Hauls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Finds his man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bullock. Under fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On his way from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out.
Wide open spaces. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Right on the money.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football broken.
And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now on the move. Still running at the 35. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gray. It's a seam wide open. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia Tech is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 18 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilkerson. He'll make the play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Going to swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Wiggins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. And the Flames buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying the left side. Finding open areas. There he goes. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're setting up the screen. Crosses the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He's got the first down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Flames will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Bullock. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And once he found... Space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll get this drive started from the 29. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gray. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Buys a little extra time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Quick spin on the run. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Finley. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Gandy. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
When you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for space. It's Gray. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And the Flames just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Makes the catch, it's Lee.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The inside handoff. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. Getting set on first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Touchdown, Flames! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Bullock. That's caught. It's Gandy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Flames need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Mobley. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's Wiggins. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to pass, it's Bullock. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Vasco. Takes the easy completion. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
On the ground.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.